am Keisha, this is Tourist Guide. Welcome to my presentation about traveling to Jupiter. First of all, I would like to give you a short overview of my presentation. I will start with the characteristics of my planet and then the computation. Finally, I will tell you 3 reasons why you should come to Jupiter. Now, I would like to show you the characteristics of Jupiter. Jupiter is full of gas, hydrogen, and helium. The colors of Jupiter are red, brown, yellow, and white clouds. Jupiter has 79 satellites. Some of them are Ganymede, Callisto, Io, and Europa. Fun fact, Ganymede is bigger than Mercury. Jupiter rotates counterclockwise direction and it takes 9 hours and 55 minutes to rotate, which is the fastest spinning planet in our solar system. Now, let's move on to the model of the planet. Look at the colors of Jupiter. Water droplets, ice crystals, ammonia crystals, and clouds create the colors of Jupiter. And the area of Jupiter is 61.42 km squared. And then, the circumference of Jupiter is 400,039.264 km. I think the reasons why you should come to Jupiter is because Jupiter is the biggest planet on our solar system. Don't you want to know how big is Jupiter? Actually, the mass of Jupiter is 318 times as massive as the Earth. And the next reason is Jupiter is the Sun. It's full of gas, but on Jupiter's surface, it is really cold. The temperature is minus 148 degrees Celsius. It's interesting, right? And the last reason is, if you go to Jupiter, you will wait much heavier there. Tourists can go to Jupiter with our special spacecraft. Of course, with our spacecraft, we can land on Jupiter safely. We already tested the spacecraft, so you don't have to worry. We also built some hotels, restaurants, museums that contains everything about Jupiter and other things that humans need in Jupiter. For hotels, there is no air conditioner, but you won't get hot because Jupiter's temperature is really cool. But when it gets near the center, it is really hot. For foods, we will bring them from the Earth. You can request food that you want and we will bring them. Finally, I would like to say that if you are interested to travel to Jupiter, please contact me on my Instagram at Keisha_soon. We also have a special offer for you who enroll this month. We will give you discount for up to 25% for the accommodation. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you know a little bit more about Jupiter and want to try to traveling to Jupiter. So, are you ready to place up to Jupiter? Let me know if I can help you, and God bless you!
Hello, good morning everyone. I am Jocelyn, the Space Tourist Guide. Welcome to my presentation about Saturn planet. Today, I would like to talk about the characteristics of Saturn, and then I will show you the model and computation of Saturn, and finally, I will explain how you can go to Saturn planet. First of all, let's talk about the characteristics of Saturn first. Some of the characteristics of Saturn are 1. Has a non-solid surface formed of a giant gas rock. 2. The atmosphere contains hydrogen gas, helium, methane, and ammonia crystals. 3. Has 60 satellites such as Titan, Rhea, Mimas, Dione, and others. 4. The time to rotate one turn is 10 hours and 42 minutes, and the direction of rotation is counterclockwise. 5. The lightest planet on the solar system. It weighs 687 kilograms per meter cubic. 6. The sixth order from the Sun. 7. Has a yellow color. And 8. It has a ring that are made from a lump of ice surrounding the atmosphere. Now I would like to show you the model and computation of Saturn. The circumference is P times diameter equals 3.14 times 112,464 equals around 353,000 kilometers. And the area is P times radius equals 3.14 times 56,232 times 56,232 goes around 9 billion square kilometers. Is it worth it for you to come to Saturn? Of course! All of you should come to Saturn because Saturn has the biggest, the most luxury, and awesome place in the solar system called the Fantastic Saturn. Saturn has a ring that can be used for ice skating, and this is the only one in the galaxy. On Saturn, everything will be cheap and you will have a discount if you have Saturn member. Lastly, I would like to explain how you can go to Saturn planet. On regular ways, it took 3 years to go to Saturn. But if you use my special spaceship called Saturn Spaceship, you will fly from the Earth to Saturn only around 5 hours. And you will have food when you fly using Saturn Spaceship because it has a lot of facilities such as playground, snack bars, roller coaster, and others. When you arrive, you'll be greeted by Wonder Woman, Matematika, Iron Man, and many other superheroes, and they will guide you into the Fantastic Saturn, which is a big cafe complete with a variety of drinks. While looking at the Saturn Rings view, there are luxury hotels for families, water parks, playground, and many other more. You also don't need to worry about oxygen because in Fantastic Saturn, we have regulated the oxygen circulation, so you don't need to use oxygen cylinders. Thank you for listening to me, and if you're interested, please contact us on 000303. Thank you and God bless you. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily, a space tourist guide. Welcome to my presentation about traveling to Jupiter. This is the planet's model. As you can see, it is very big. Jupiter is the 5th planet from the Sun, and it is also the biggest planet in the solar system. Jupiter has no solid surface, so it is a ball of mostly hydrogen and helium. Jupiter has 63 satellites, such as Ganymede, which is the largest moon in the solar system, Callisto, Europa, etc. Most planets, including Jupiter, rotate counterclockwise. When it comes to rotation, Jupiter has the fastest spin. Jupiter's rotation only takes 9 hours and 15 minutes. The outer atmosphere of Jupiter is mostly hydrogen and helium, with some water droplets, ice crystals, and ammonia crystals. When these elements form clouds, they create shades of white, orange, brown, and red, the colors of Jupiter. Now, let's move on to the computation of Jupiter. Jupiter is an enormous planet. The radius I use for the planet's model is 30 centimeters. The real radius of Jupiter is 69,911 kilometers. So the area is around 15 billion square kilometers. The circumference is 439,041 kilometers. You should come to Jupiter because it is the biggest planet in the solar system and it can hold 1,300 Earths. You can see the Great Red Spot, which is a crimson-brown storm with wind speeds of up to 400 miles per hour. You will weigh a lot heavier because of the gravity there. You will be freezing cold because the average temperature is minus 148 degrees Celsius. Jupiter has no surface. A spacecraft has nowhere to land on Jupiter. Therefore, I will provide a special spacecraft that can go to Jupiter in 13 months. Inside it, there's a comfortable hotel you can stay in while enjoying the journey to Jupiter. There is a big restaurant with all of your favorite food and drinks. There is also a big window, so you can view the beauty of Jupiter. That's it. Thank you for your attention to me. I hope you can know a little bit more about Jupiter, and if you are interested to travel to Jupiter, please contact me on email. Emily_Pangimanan at std.gloriaschool.org. Thank you and God bless you.